you're probably not going to get a McDreamy at work, but if you do, that sounds kind of illegal. Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about some things you can do over your summer break to pass your time and get yourself ahead in the game. I think that I am definitely the person that I am today because of all the things that I did during my summer vacations, and I also feel like they really influence a lot of the dreams and the aspirations that I have for the future. So I'm just going to get right into it. Number 1, summer school. In the summer between grade 9 and 10, I summer schooled civics and careers, which I actually kind of regret because careers is important and it's definitely not a good idea to rush through how to write a resume or a cover letter. But I know that a lot of people actually like to go through history faster too. Summer school is a really good idea for you if you want to avoid stress during the school year. So some of these courses may be a little stressful, like chemistry, physics, or math, or English, and the course load might be a little heavy if you take it during the school year. A lot of friends that I know like to take spares during the school year, so summer school is a really way to get ahead and get the credits that you already need to graduate. For me, it was really important so that I could have room for other classes and also have the prerequisites that I needed in order to take upper level classes. Number 2, co-op or internships. In the summer between my grade 10 and 11 year, I think, I did a co-op placement at a law firm in Richmond Hill, and I found that it was actually the best time of my life and I had a lot of fun with it. My supervisor and my coworkers were such amazing people and I still miss them all the time. In fact, I actually go back to intern there, so for that reason I put co-op and internships together. The thing about co-op or internships are that they are a little competitive, especially if you're taking 2 credit, because 2 credit co-op is required for students in SHISM. However, it is very, very rewarding in terms of time and also money, which you'll find make a tremendous difference in the quality of your school year and also in your bank account. If you take co-op during the school year, you have to go to your placement about 90 times. And if you're taking a bus there and back, that's 180 bus trips. That's not cheap. But if you take co-op or if you do an internship over the summer, then you can save a lot of time and money because you'll only be going to your placement about 25 to 30 times. And I was also a lot stressed in terms of time because I didn't have anything before or after co-op that I had to worry about. Whereas if you take co-op during the school year, then you have to rush back in time for your classes, and even if you have a lunch period in between, there's still kind of a rush, especially with rush hour, and you might not even have time to eat your lunch or spend time with friends during your period off. Another reason why you should do co-op or an internship over the summer is because it really gives you an idea of what full-time work is like. When you go to a place for about 2.5 hours, you don't know how your energy is lasting throughout the day, whereas if you go for the full day, then you get to see how excited and enthusiastic you are to do work even after the 5 or 6 hour mark. I also treat it as a trial period for becoming a lawyer, which I will be talking about in other videos. Co-op or internships are really important for you to make sure that the job that you want is something that you would really commit yourself to, because truth be told, I went to co-op thinking that it was going to be exactly like the K-dramas. I was thinking some while you were sleeping, some witch's court kind of thing, but to be honest, it was not like that at all. If you watch any medical dramas like Grey's Anatomy and you want to become a doctor, then I'd encourage you to try out co-op or internships because you're probably not going to get a McDreamy at work, but if you do, that sounds kind of illegal. Number 3, exchange or immersion programs. Last year, I stayed in a city or a town in Quebec, which I felt like was the middle of nowhere, but it wasn't all that bad. It may be really expensive depending on the agency, but if you do it through Explore, which is government funded, then all you have to really pay for is your registration fee, which is around $250, and also your mode of transportation. I will say that through this program, I made a lot of friends that I still talk to this day, and it's also really cool to meet people from different countries because you get to talk with them about their cultural practices and maybe aspects of ordinary life that may be very different for them. Now this goes for language-oriented programs, but if you're doing SHAD, that's a different story, and I don't know how to talk about it because I haven't done it. But for language programs, it's really nice when you actually get to go to a place and you get to experience a culture in real life, and you also get to talk with native speakers, so you learn the regional accent and maybe even some slang if you're lucky. Number 4, work. As everyone knows, work is amazing because you get to earn money, and a lot of the times you can actually put this on your resume for your next job that you're applying to. You get to learn a lot of soft skills. You get to learn about essential customer service skills and also train yourself to work in a high-stress, fast-paced environment. When I was 4 or 5, I realized that I wanted to be a librarian when I was older because I loved books and I really loved being around books. The plan has changed a little bit since then, but I'm still really grateful that the first job that I ever worked was something that I really loved, and I never felt tired after my shifts, even if I ended at 9 or 10 p.m., which was incredible, and I actually made quite a bit of money. The final thing you can do is start a passion project. Most people start passion projects for personal pleasure or sometimes to develop transferable skills that they can use in jobs or in school, and it just really shows that you demonstrate a lot of initiative and you're responsible for your own work. You get to set your own pace for a passion project, which can be pro or con depending on how you manage your time. However, I would say that in the end, it's a benefit to you anyways, because if you're good at managing your time, then you only get better. And if you're not very good at managing your own time or setting your own pace, then having a passion project will teach you exactly that. And it might be a little difficult in the beginning, but you'll get into it, don't worry. The thing about passion projects too is that your budget is flexible, so you decide however much money you want to allocate to one thing. For instance, I would consider YouTube my passion project, and I'm considering upgrading my equipment when I get more comfortable with the stuff that I'm already using, but all I really have on hand right now is my regular iPhone 7 and also an iPad that I also use for schoolwork. I didn't have to buy any materials at all for my YouTube channel, but I know that there are also people who invest in really good vlogging cameras and really good software, but it just goes to show you that you decide however much money you want to put in, and when you get better, then it would be a really good idea to up your budget. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them to the best of my ability, and if you want to ask me about my experiences with applications, with interviews, or just my experience in terms of opinion, then feel free to comment below and ask me, or also DM me on Instagram or ask me through LinkedIn or email. If you have any more examples of things that you can do over the summer to better yourself, then definitely leave them in the comments below because I would love to learn about what you guys do, and I'm super curious. That's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, then consider liking it and subscribing for even more content. I post on Saturdays, and I'm currently working on more videos to do with bullet journaling, and even though I've postponed some of the videos that have to do with skincare, because I haven't been able to go out and purchase them, I'm still confident that I'll be able to move in September, and I'll definitely make sure to vlog my experience with moving in and also like a cute dorm tour. Thank you guys as always for the support, and I'll see you next time.